So today we're going to be taking our walking tour through Berlin, Germany as a part of our study abroad trip. And our first stop is going to be the Berliner Fernsehturm. So the Berlin Fernsehturm, when it was built in 1969, was the fourth tallest freestanding building in the world. For reference, one of the buildings ahead of it was the Empire State Building. So it really was built in a time when tall buildings were being put up, and at the time, it was the fourth tallest. It was built by the East German government as a symbol of their communist power, and it became synonymous with the Communist Party until the Communist Party was kicked out of Germany. And it was built as a symbol as well as a communist broadcasting center. They used it for all of their radio and TV, as well as to send messages to and from Russia and things like that. It really was their long part of their long distance communications as well as broadcasting. Uh, to this day, it still does broadcast radio and now TV. It's still one of the primary uses for it, but it also now has become a huge tourist attraction. And it now hosts Berlin's highest bar. So, up in this ball, which we are going to go ahead and take a little visit in now, there is a bar, which in Berlin is the highest elevation for any bar. But this also is one of the tallest structures in Germany. So it is not a huge surprise. An interesting use for it as well was in 2006 when they hosted the FIFA World Cup in Germany. Berlin was the destination of the final match. And the ball of this tower was redecorated as a soccer ball as a marketing strategy for the World Cup leading up to it. So this ball was redecorated, I believe, in a pink as a soccer ball resembling the logo of the 2006 World Cup in Germany. The next building we are going to be visiting is the Olympiastadion Berlin. This is one of the oldest grounds in Germany. It was originally built in 1868. While it's not the same structure, it is the exact same location in the exact same area. The original use for the new renovations when it did become the Olympiastadion in 1934 was for the Olympics that were, I believe, in 1936. This right here that we're looking at now is the Olympic bell tower and torch. When they did the Olympic Games, the torch was actually right over in this area here. And this bell tower was the Olympic bell tower. This structure has been repaired and renovated since then, but it is still the same design and idea and as it was in the 1934 when it was built for the 1936 Olympics. This stadium also was where Jesse Owens, the American track star, took his infamous stand with his fist up on the podium. Um, One of the most iconic moments in Olympic history and one of the most iconic moments to ever happen in this stadium as well. So now we are going to take a little bit of a trip inside to the track. So as you can see here, it is a almost 60,000 seat stadium built for track and soccer in particular. Uh, in 2000 to 2004, you find the stadium that you see right here, right now. It was reconstructed completely, torn down, and rebuilt like this. Still maintaining the track and soccer field despite the host club's arguments for it. it hosts Hertha Berlin, who plays in the top tier of German soccer, and they were very opposed to there still being the track. But since this is a multi-purpose facility, there was almost no way to not keep the track. Some events that it hosted Lady Gaga in 2010. It currently has been hosting the Champions League final, which is the highest tier of soccer in Europe. The best teams all across the continent compete. And it also was the host of the 2006 World Cup final when Germany hosted it. It is one of the most iconic stadiums in soccer, especially, but it really has a lot of uses. And the Jesse Owens moment really is an iconic moment in sporting history, and it happened right here in this stadium, which is a really cool thing. Thank you.